If you record video using Samsung's native app, the footage to me just looks like garbage. Just to kind of give you a little bit of context of what this app is and what it is intended for, the app will allow you to record log. Look at this direct to log video. When you press that, you get different options. I don't typically use any of these options. I go straight to log video because that's the easiest thing to work with. You'll see a few options here. First option we're looking at here is the recording bitrate. The Samsung S25 Ultra specifically is capable of shooting in various formats. Now, I choose the EVC 10-bit 420. For the for the sake of motion cam, I'll typically choose S-Log3 or S-Gamut 3, and the transfer function, I'll pick S-Log3 because that's what goes with the S-Gamut 3. Render quality, I'll set it to high. Maximum bit rate, the phone seemingly is allowing a maximum of 160 megabits per second. This is where the real advantage of using motion cam and baking in a LUT. Now, in my case, initially I was using Sony S-Log3 Direct 709 LUT, but I always found that I would need to still tweak that footage until I downloaded Gerald Undun's LUT. So basically, he has a Sony LUT that you could apply to S-Log3, and so I just went ahead and applied that here. When you're applying a LUT, so when you import a LUT that you want to bake into your footage, so this way you don't have to do it in edit, you could if you wanted to, and that gives you a lot more flexibility to play around with the stuff. But in this case, let's say I import a LUT, right? When you import a LUT, this is what you're going to see. You can name the LUT to whatever you want it to be named. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it S-Log3, undone TUT for tutorial, just so this way I don't confuse it. You got to dial in your settings here. So it says color space, it says BT709. I would go ahead and change that to S-Gamut 3, and then source transfer function, bring that to Sony S-Log3 and click OK, right? And so now it'll be saved in that drop-down menu. Now I just go back, and then from here, you'll see TUT. If I wanted to select that, it's there. Now, if you wanted to get rid of a particular LUT, in this case, that one, you just press the X button and it's gone. Now you'll notice that there's no LUT applied, and so from there I'll just go back and select the appropriate LUT, and boom, you've got your LUT set up and you're almost ready to shoot.